So before GovLoop, I started my kind of passion with public service. When I went to graduate school, I went to the University of Pennsylvania under a Homeland Security scholarship. It was kind of my first taste of government. And I actually went right into working for the Department of Homeland Security in their Inspector General's office, where I did a lot of audits on different parts of TSA and immigrations. And one of my first things I saw when I was new to government was there weren't a whole lot of people like me. So I was young, probably only 24 years old at the time, but there was no one within a decade of my age. So I started this happy hour for other young people at other federal agencies that a couple years later is now a nonprofit called Young Government Leaders. And that's really when I got the idea for GovLoop. So when I was running Young Government Leaders, I ran our MySpace group when that was cool. I ran our LinkedIn group when that was cool. And basically, I found out that most of our members did not want to collaborate on those platforms. So you don't really want to talk about the future of cloud computing or acquisitions on a MySpace discussion thread, which is not very shocking. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if there was an online community just for government employees, kind of taking the best of a LinkedIn or a MySpace, but just for government employees to help you do your job better. And every day when I had this idea, I would think of a problem at work that I had, and often I would just email a friend I knew at another government agency or call them to get advice. But I thought, what if there's a platform for everyone online? And that was kind of the idea for GovLoop. Yeah, so the idea of GovLoop isn't actually that groundbreaking. So a lot of associations have done it for a while of connecting government employees. So for me, I had this idea with Young Government Leaders, but once I saw the MySpace group fail, and actually saw some new technology being built called a platform called Ning, where I could actually create this online network and not have 3 developers and take a whole year to build it. That's where I was like, okay, I can do this. So really for the next 3 to 4 months, I was tinkering with the technology, talking to my friends at Homeland Security, and actually most of them told me it was a horrible idea, that it would never work. And I really got the courage and the mustard up to do it. So we launched June 2008 as a really simple website social network for government employees. And I started reaching out to all my friends that I knew. So if you knew me at the time, if you were in my Gmail list, you probably got harassed by me to join this website. And it was a slow start, but really after about 6 months, we had 1,000 members, and you could tell it was something real. It wasn't just my 12 friends that I emailed. Yeah, so really the vision of GovLoop is really, once again, solving this core problem of this knowledge gap. And I think we've evolved and we're looking to the future of how do we really help the almost 20 million federal, state, local government employees connect and do their job better. And we've really evolved, so at the beginning we were just doing that primarily with blogs and discussions, to now we're solving that with deep experiences. So we launched a mentorship program last year where we're really connecting people across government. We have online trainings every month. We're really solving that knowledge gap in a deep, meaningful way, and that's really the vision. And over the next decade, we have this huge problem where the baby boomers are going to eventually retire. We have a new generation coming in, and we have this huge knowledge transfer issue. And our hope is GovLoop's the hub to help connect and share that knowledge.